G'day, g'day, g'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today from my locals community with your daily dose of business inspiration. Come on over and join me at askcharlieleetham.locals.com. You can join the community for free. Sorry, tripping over my own words. You can become a supporter for $2 US per month and join in the conversation, start your own conversations, access supporter only content, and help me keep creating content like this, like my podcasts, like my tutorials. Today, I want to talk about embracing change, strategies for business transformation. I know that sounds like such a highfalutin topic, doesn't it? But it's kind of important. If you want to grow your business, change is a really important part of it, or I think so. And most of your authors and such will think so as well, or do think so as well. Authors, speakers, podcasters, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to reference. So change is a really important thing, but the point is how do you go about embracing change, and what are some of the strategies you can actually implement to transform your business so that you can achieve even more success. So I'm just going to go through a couple of points here. I'm not going to go into any technical detail on them. If you want to know more, leave comments, come across to locals and start a conversation there. Leave some comments, leave a review and let me know, and I'll have a look and see what I can do for you. Otherwise, you can always reach out to me via DM on any of my social media channels, through our website, through the chat, through WhatsApp if you put in our phone number, and we'll see how we can help you. But anyway, let's have a talk about this. The first thing that you need to think about is actually developing and cultivating a change positive culture. So that means that as leaders, we need to develop our own self-leadership. Thank you, Beth Bergen. Please go and have a look at the podcast I did with her about that. That's fantastic. And it's about modeling the adaptability and openness. So you've got to, you yourself, as the leader of your business, as the manager of your business, as the owner of your business, you need to show people that you can change, that you can adapt to situations, that when something comes up, you can, I'm going to use the term pivot on a dime. And we don't have dimes in Australia, but you can pivot really quickly to take advantage of a new opportunity that comes up. Now, some businesses are too big to pivot too quickly, but as a leader, we need to be able to respond to what we're seeing within the market and set that within our company. And being open to our customers, open to our staff, open to our subcontractors and providers. We need to show a little bit of vulnerability even. The other thing you can be doing in terms of a change positive culture is encouraging your staff, your team members to learn. Encourage continuous learning and reward innovation. Even if the innovation isn't something that you would actually do, rewarding the fact that they've said, hey, listen, I think I've got an idea. How about we try this? Reward that, because that's just going to give you more input from them. They're going to come back and say, oh, that was really good. I'm going to see what else I can come up with. And also, so going back to the openness, just to tie this piece up all in a nice little bow, be transparent and foster that transparency in communications to reduce the resistance to change. So when you're implementing a new change, don't just say we're doing this now. Yeah, it's sometimes worthwhile. Well, it is often worthwhile. Normally all the time worthwhile. Telling people why we're making that change. What are we hoping to achieve from it? What have we seen that makes this change important? I'm not saying you need to go into nitty-gritty details, but give reasons as to why you're doing things. Don't just say, well, I'm the boss, we're going to do it. Tell them how you're going to do it. Tell them the milestones that you think you're going to achieve. Tell them what your own personal objectives are. If your managers have got KPIs or management targets that they need to meet, share them with your staff. Share them with your team members. Let your team members celebrate in the success and generate the success for the company by being transparent and by communicating openly with them. All right, so that's the first part. That's cultivating a change positive culture. The next point that I've got here is implement agile methodologies. Now, agile methodologies are it's a project management term. It's a way of responding quickly to things. what you need to do. I'm not going to say you got to go and learn all of this jargon, got to learn all of these new techniques and applications, but take from it, just go and do a little bit of reading about agile principles. Look at how you can implement them into your business setting. Get a little bit of knowledge behind you. Take the jargon out of it, take all the buzzwords out of it, and just understand that what they're saying is that, like I said in that first point, you respond really quickly to when opportunities present themselves. When a project comes up and you've got to do things, you can break it down into really small bits that you can move really quickly. Agile means being able to move quickly, and I'm going to add into that with precision and accuracy. There we go. So and that helps you then respond to market change, to customer feedback. So if a customer comes back to you, I'm not going to say you should probably do it on the first piece of feedback, but if you start getting regular feedback that this process is broken, that indicates to you that this part of the process is broken, maybe it's a manufacturing process, so you're delivering substandard product or service. Maybe it's the process in actually getting it out the door. Maybe it is the process in taking the order. You've got so many pieces along the way. Maybe it's one of those is just broken, and you get that feedback that says, this isn't right. Let's go and have a look at it. Oh, it's this process here, or it's this section here isn't working the way we need. You can now go and revamp that and look at, these are the inputs, these are the outputs. How can we make this work better? Now, I honestly recommend going and doing a little bit of reading about agile technologies. If you want some references, one of the references I have here is the Agile Mindset by Gil Broza, and scrum.org's What is Agile video, YouTube it. So it's scrum.org's What is Agile video. What is Agile? It's a video. I'd go and look at it on YouTube, or go to scrum.org and see if you can find it there. So that is, be agile, be responsive to change, or to the opportunity to change within your business. The other one, and we talk about this a lot, leverage everything you can. Leverage technology, leverage data analytics, leverage your people's skill set, knowledge, ability, leverage your suppliers' processes if you can. Leverage everything you possibly can, but have a look at how technology can help you make your processes quicker, better, more effective. Certainly with the increase in AI these days, I'm not a fan of using AI to do the job. I am a fan of using AI to help me do the job. I was talking to someone last night, and they were saying, oh, I like the ideation of AI. And I thought that's a really good way of putting it. Ideation is another jargon word, though. It's another buzzword. It's, you use AI to give you the ideas, to give you the guidance, to look up, use it as a research tool. Instead of you sitting down for hours Googling and getting all your references and then going out and finding them, get AI to do all of that bit up front for you. It can give you a list of things that you can then go and check. Absolutely check that the information you've been given is correct. But then you can check it and put it all together, and you've just taken a whole heap of hours out of your own processes. So leverage AI, leverage digital technology, digital processes, technology, leverage your people's abilities. If you are rewarding innovation, you are going to have your people come to you. It's almost a given that they're going to start coming to you saying, I think we could make an improvement if we did this. Leverage that. Let them have a say in the process. You will be surprised at how much ownership they take and how much better, that's a terrible word, how better, how more engaged they are in what you're doing. So have a think about that. Look at what you can leverage. Look at how you can leverage it. Make sure you are then analyzing the results. None of this is any good unless you are analyzing the results. So you need to be measuring. You need to have a baseline of where you start. And then you need to be going back on a regular basis and looking at what your measurements are and saying, are we improving on the baseline? Are we decreasing on the baseline? Are we falling behind? What's working? What's not? How can we improve it? how do we do more of this to get more of this result? So make sure that you're not only leveraging things, but that you're also measuring your results to know what is working and what isn't working. All right, look, I hope that's been helpful for you. We were talking today about embracing change, strategies for business transformation. I spoke about change positive culture, develop a culture where change is embraced and looked forward to within your organization. Go and investigate agile methodologies and what agile is and bring them into your business process. Again, just remember that it's really about the ability to be able to respond quickly to changes and opportunities that present themselves. And finally, leverage and measurement. Make sure you're doing those two things as well. I hope that's been helpful. I would love to know what's worked for you when you've been doing change within your own business. What hasn't worked? What is it that you just look at and you go, I don't even want to think about this at this point. This is horrible. I don't even want it. No, Charly, we're not changing. We're like what we're doing. Tell me about it. Let's have a discussion about it. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. If you can leave reviews, please leave reviews. It does help people when they're looking at what I'm talking about to see whether it's useful or not. And maybe share this content with someone who needs to hear it today. Apart from that, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.